Welcome back to the channel. Today, we will explore a bold and emotional topic, when the body becomes a living work of art. Changing your appearance is not only a way to express your personality, but also a powerful statement of freedom, overcoming limitations and affirming your inner strength. From ancient cultures to contemporary trends, the human body has always been a canvas to reflect your emotions, identity, and deepest desires. There are people who have bravely broken all the stereotypes, turning themselves into living proof of courage, determination, and self-love. Join me on a journey to discover these inspiring stories, where each change is not only a personal mark, but also a symbol of strong spirit and boundless beauty. Kaiwi, a body modification artist from Hawaii, is a unique icon who challenges all conventional beauty standards. His bold transformations have not only amazed the world, but also become a powerful statement of personal freedom and unique identity. Kala's body is a living work of art, where he constantly explores and expands his own limits. Impressive features such as horn implants on his forehead, elongated earlobes, split tongues, and large piercings through his nasal septum give him a surreal and powerful appearance. Each change on his body is not only a bold decision, but also an expression of his personality, beliefs, and courage to dare to go against conventional standards. Overcoming all prejudices, Kaiwi has turned his body into a means of expression, a living declaration of difference, and the freedom of self-expression. You are proof that beauty has no limits, and true value lies in daring to be yourself. Genest, also known as Zombie Boy, is a unique icon of body art, breaking all the traditional standards of beauty. As a Canadian model and performance artist, Rick is famous for his full-body tattoos that resemble the human skeleton, along with bold body modifications such as piercings and silicone horn implants. He is not only a unique individual, but also an embodiment of freedom, individuality, and inner strength. Rick's passion for turning his body into a work of art began when he was a teenager. Fascinated by Gothic culture, horror films, and contemporary art, he turned each tattoo on his skin into a story, a perspective on the world and himself. It was this boldness that helped Rick attract the attention of the fashion industry, especially designer Rick Owens, who brought him to the catwalk, turning him into an iconic face of rebellion and unique personality. In addition to his success in the fashion world, Rick also used his influence to raise awareness about mental health. He bravely shared his battle with depression, encouraging people to accept themselves and find strength from within. That sincerity made Rick an inspiration for those who have ever felt lost in society. Unfortunately, his life ended tragically in 2018, leaving behind endless grief. But even though he is no longer present, Rick's legacy lives on as a symbol of courage, freedom, and pride in being different. He reminded us that beauty is not about being perfect, but about daring to be true to yourself. Rolf Buchholz, a man from Germany, is one of the most unique figures in the world of body modification art. With his boundless passion, he has transformed his body into a living work of art, breaking all the stereotypes of traditional beauty. Currently, Rolf holds the Guinness World Record with more than 450 piercings on his body, including hundreds on his face and sensitive areas, creating an impressive appearance. But Rolf's transformation journey does not stop at piercings. He also implants small pieces of metal or silicone under the skin of his forehead, creating characteristic horns, contributing to highlighting his distinct appearance. Not stopping there, he has tattooed almost his entire body, including his eyeballs, making his gaze mysterious and powerful. Each change on his body is not only an expression of his personality, but also a powerful statement of freedom and the right to live true to his identity. However, being different also comes with challenges. In 2014, Rolf was denied entry to Dubai simply because of his unique appearance, a clear demonstration of the prejudices he faced. But despite the barriers, he continued to pursue his passion and became an icon of courage, determination, and the spirit of breaking boundaries. Rolf Buchholz is not only a body modification artist, but also a living inspiration, reminding us that true beauty lies in confidence, self-acceptance, and daring to be true to who you are. Anthony Loffredo, a man from France, has taken the art of body modification to an unprecedented level, surprising the world with his surreal appearance. Known as the Black Alien, he has bravely overcome all standards to create a completely different image, becoming a symbol of boldness and unlimited personality. Anthony's transformation journey is not simply a full-body tattoo in black ink, covering from head to toe, but also includes a series of procedures that deeply intervene in the body structure. He has undergone many sophisticated surgeries, from splitting his tongue in two, removing his ears, modifying his nose and lips, to removing some of his fingers to create a sharp hand shape, giving him an impressive alien appearance. Each change not only shows determination, but also a strong statement of personal freedom and the desire to escape the limitations of the traditional human form. Despite facing prejudice, scrutiny, and discrimination from society, Anthony continues to move forward. He uses social media to share his journey, inspiring others to pursue their own identity without fear. For him, body modification is not only an art form, but also a philosophy of life, where each person has the right to decide their own identity, not bound by any standards. Damon, a man from Venezuela, took his passion for Marvel to an unprecedented level when he decided to transform himself into a living version of the iconic comic book villain Red Skull. With determination and a passionate fan base, he underwent a series of permanent body modifications, transforming his appearance into a striking mirror image of the character. Henry's transformation journey began with a nose job, which gave his face the same structure as the Red Skull's signature skeleton. He did not stop there, but covered his entire face in red and black ink, highlighting his eyes and cheekbones, creating a powerful visual effect. To complete his appearance, Henry had implants placed under the skin of his forehead, carving out sharp lines, accurately recreating the terrifying image of this comic book villain. Despite the physical pain and permanent changes, Henry has no regrets. For him, this is not just a physical transformation, but also a powerful declaration of passion and absolute loyalty to the Marvel world he loves. He has turned his body into a living work of art, affirming that passion truly has no limits. Maria Jose Cristerna, a woman from Guadalajara, Mexico, is not only known as the Vampire Woman, but also a symbol of strength, rebirth, and overcoming adversity. Her emotional journey began with the trauma of her past, when she fell into a violent marriage. Instead of letting her emotional wounds drown her, Maria chose to transform her body as a way to express her liberation and self-affirmation. With a thirst for freedom, she underwent 49 surgeries and body modifications, creating a unique appearance with full-body tattoos, bold piercings, and subcutaneous implants. Every line on her body is not only a work of art, but also a mark of her journey to overcome suffering, a testament to her extraordinary boldness and strength. Not only changing her appearance, Maria also inspires many people with her story. She shows that true transformation is not just about the outside, but more importantly, a rebirth from within, a resilient spirit that dares to face and overcome all prejudices. Maria Jose Cristerna is a living testament to the power of will, freedom, and the courage to be yourself. Richard Hernandez, also known as Medusa, is a transgender woman who has dedicated her life to transforming herself into a mythical figure inspired by Aztec and Mexican folklore. Her transformation journey is not only creative and daring, but also an inspiring story of recovery and rebirth. Medusa has undergone a series of iconic body modifications. She chose to remove her nose and ears, split her tongue, and undergo numerous tattoos and implants under her skin to create a distinct appearance. Each change not only represents a unique take on body modification, but also carries a profound meaning about personal identity and self-acceptance. Medusa's journey has not been easy. She has faced countless challenges, both physical and mental, but with her strong will, she has overcome them all to reinvent herself as a powerful and vibrant icon. The image of Medusa not only represents breaking boundaries, but also serves as an inspiration for those who are searching for their own path, encouraging them to dare to be true to themselves despite all barriers and social prejudices. Dennis Avner, also known as Stalking Cat, is one of the pioneers and most prominent people in the field of extreme body modification. With a strong passion for cats, he has devoted his life to transforming his appearance, recreating the appearance of a creature with the characteristics of a tiger. Dennis's transformation journey was a complex and challenging process. He underwent many surgeries and body modifications, including silicone implants to shape his cheekbones, eyebrows, and forehead, giving his face a more cat-like structure. Not stopping there, he also split his upper lip, sharpened his teeth into sharp fangs, and tattooed tiger stripes all over his body, creating a lifelike appearance. To complete this unique look, Dennis also used synthetic mustaches attached through his facial piercings, helping him become even more like the image he was pursuing. Dennis's transformation is not just a journey of physical change, but also a powerful expression of personal identity and belief in the freedom of self-expression. He is a testament to perseverance, creativity, and the courage to push boundaries in pursuit of one's own ideals. Elaine Davidson, a former Brazilian nurse and now a British citizen, holds the Guinness World Record for the most body piercings. Her transformation journey began in the 1990s, and to date she has over 11,000 piercings spanning her entire body from her face, arms, torso, to even the most unlikely locations. Not only does she have an impressive number of piercings, Elaine also combines her style with colourful tattoos, artistic makeup, and vibrant outfits. Every detail on her body is not simply a form of beauty, but also a symbol of strength, personal freedom, and fearlessness. For Elaine, each piercing is not only an artistic mark, but also a demonstration of her determination to live true to herself, regardless of social prejudices. Elaine Davidson is a living testament to the boldness and individuality of body modification. She is often compared to other prominent figures in the body modification world, such as Erik Sprague, the Lizard Man, an artist who has completely transformed his appearance to reflect his identity. Both are great examples of how people can use their bodies as a creative medium to express their individuality and challenge conventional boundaries. Erik Sprague, an American, has dedicated his life to transforming himself into a living reptile, demonstrating his daring and absolute commitment to the art of body modification. His transformation journey includes impressive transformations, blue scaly tattoos covering his entire body, sharpened teeth, a forked tongue, subdermal implants, and vibrant blue-dyed lips. Each change Erik makes is not only a physical transformation, but also a symbol of creativity and personal freedom. To achieve this unique look, he has undergone hours of painful surgery, demonstrating his perseverance and dedication to his ideals. Although his appearance may surprise or be controversial, behind it is a powerful statement about identity and the right to express oneself in your own way. Erik's transformation is not simply a journey of finding a different look, but also an affirmation of freedom, creativity, and the ability to transcend social norms. He is a living testament to how art and aesthetics can be a powerful means of self-expression, challenging all boundaries and inspiring those who dare to pursue their own path. Man with Three Ears is an Australian performance artist who has emerged in the body modification community with a bold creation. He has pushed the boundaries of art and technology to new heights by implanting a third ear onto his arm, a work that is not only aesthetically pleasing, but also a statement about the evolution and extensibility of the human body. Unlike conventional body modifications, this ear is made from his own cells, formed through a complex and sophisticated medical procedure. But his goal is more than just a physical transformation. It is also an experiment in how humans can combine biotechnology to expand their senses and their ability to interact with the world. Most notably, the ear is connected to a microphone and is capable of transmitting audio in real time over the internet. This not only challenges traditional boundaries of communication, but also opens up new possibilities for connection and spatial perception. By turning the body into an expansive communication platform, he raises profound questions about the future of technology, art, and human evolution in the digital age. Ted Richards, also known as the Parrot Man, is a British man who has taken body modification to a bold new level to transform into his beloved bird. His transformation journey began with colourful feather tattoos covering his face and body, mimicking the vibrant colours of parrots. Not stopping there, Ted also made one of the most daring changes, removing his ears to achieve an appearance that he felt was closer to birds. He also added multiple facial piercings and split his tongue, making his expression more distinctive and different than ever. In addition, he adjusted the shape of his nose and tattooed patterns to create an effect that simulates the distinctive sound of birdsong, a unique detail that adds to his inspiring appearance. Despite undergoing many complicated and painful surgeries, Ted always affirmed that these changes were not only a way to express himself, but also a testament to his deep love and special connection with the world of parrots. Ted Richards' journey is not simply a transformation of appearance, but also a sincere expression of affection, a strong attachment to the animals he loves, affirming his personality and passion in a strong and enthusiastic way. Justin Jedlica, also known as the avant-garde Ken doll, is one of the most iconic figures in the world of extreme body modification. With a passion for aesthetics and a desire to realize the perfect image he pursues, he has undergone over 1,000 plastic surgeries, pushing himself to the most daring boundaries of body modification art. Unlike those who seek gentle tweaks, Justin takes on any challenge to achieve his ideal body shape. He has undergone complex procedures such as facial enlargement surgery, muscle grafting, and meticulous body contouring. Starting his journey at the age of 18, Justin has relentlessly pursued the goal of transforming himself into the most perfect version of himself, inspired by his beloved Ken doll. What is special is that Justin does not stop at experiencing surgery, but also actively participates in the process of researching and designing implants, creating exclusive methods to realize his own aesthetic vision. Each change on his body is not simply a personal decision, but also reflects the creative spirit, passion, and perseverance in the journey to conquer beauty in a unique way, surpassing all conventional standards. Paulie Unstoppable, also known as Far Flawless, is a prominent figure in the extreme body modification community. With a fearless spirit, she has broken all the boundaries of traditional aesthetics, transforming her body into a unique work of art. Starting her journey in the mid-2000s, Farah has undergone a number of bold procedures to create a distinct appearance. She has tattooed her eyeballs in vibrant blue and black, undergone tongue-splitting surgery, and has had fillers implanted under her skin to accentuate her facial features. One of her most dramatic changes is the tattooing of her eyeballs, a risky procedure that can lead to impaired vision or even blindness. But for Farah, the transformation is not just about aesthetics. Every change in her body is a powerful statement about personal identity, about the right to express oneself freely without being constrained by social views or prejudices. She believes that beauty has no limits, and that everyone deserves to live as their true self, no matter how different or confusing it may seem to others. Etienne Dumont is an icon of bold and creative body modification. He goes beyond tattoos and piercings to include highly artistic changes such as subdermal implants, creating horn-like structures hidden under the scalp and other intricate details. Dumont's face is adorned with thick silicone lines, breaking all traditional norms, giving him a surreal and captivating appearance. One of his most striking features is the bright blue tattoos on his face, which add to his unusual appearance. In addition, changes such as eye implants and earlobe elongation make Dumont look like he stepped out of a mythical world, bringing a sense of mystery and uniqueness. For Dumont, this transformation journey is not only a personal decision, but also a reflection of his artistic philosophy. His body is a living canvas, where every change is part of a lifelong art project. The combination of his personal identity and creative passion has made him a walking work of art, expressing his limitless spirit and desire to break free from conventional frameworks. If you find this story impressive, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel to follow the next videos. Join us on the journey to discover new boundaries, inspiring stories, and daring adventures that can only happen in the world of art, technology, and people. Thank you for accompanying us. See you in the next discoveries.